Hi, guys, and welcome to my Meaning of Life project. I'm Abby, body worker, healer, and owner of Abi Keene Healing. And this is my little project. So, what is it all about? Um, for myself, ever since I can remember myself, the question of why we're here and what does it all mean has been on my mind and in my heart. And so I have decided to go on a little journey and see what it means to my other fellow humans. And so today we have Magali here, all the way from Berlin.
Hello.
Hi,
Nice to be
Magali.
here.
Thank you so much for coming, for showing up. And what do you want us to know about you as an introduction?
Well, I live in Berlin, Germany, but I come from France originally, and I am the mother of a 7-year-old boy, and I also work as a healer. And the people I work with are mostly innovative creators, visionary entrepreneurs, and game changers. And I support them in unlocking their next level through transformative energy healing.
It's a lot of being in service.
That's also a lot of fun.
Yes, I would hope so. So and I know this is a big question to ask, but what does it all mean to you? I mean, I've always found it so perplexing that here we are in this life, we're born, we get to be here for a short while, and then we die. And it's not that I'm looking to ask you why, but what does it mean to you personally to be a human being in this life?
Right. This is, well, I guess the question you ask itself might be the meaning of life, like the quest to answer this question. What is it all about? I mean, for me, since childhood, my favorite question has always been why. And I think my parents were just, they had enough of these whys. um, but yes, why? Why is, the earth the way it is? Why are humans the way they are? Why are animals the way they are? Why is the universe like this? For me, it's the understanding and experiencing the mysteries of the universe is what has given my life a lot of meaning. And because I'm a researcher,
Mm.
I'm on a journey. I'm looking for answers, or maybe I'm also happy to find more questions instead of answers. you know it's not that I need the definite answer or like to arrive somewhere, but I just like this journey of exploring these questions.
Yeah, yeah. So
And
go
yeah.
ahead. I don't know. I was just going to ask to continue that question. So, what gives you meaning in your life? I mean, what do you find? And I totally get the asking the questions and relate to that very much. But in a way, what lights you up? What in life lights you up that makes you feel in that flow of living and of life, of being alive?
Well, one thing is to follow that curiosity. Curiosity is one of the main drive in my life. And it just makes me happy to be in that place where I can just research about those things I'm curious about.
Yeah.
And another thing that is really a big drive and gives a lot of meaning to my life is what I do in my work. Because the reason I am helping the people I'm helping is because they are on a mission to make the world a better place, where, you know, a world that would be more fair, that would be more compassionate, that would be maybe more gentle, you know. And this is something that is really important to me, because I've suffered a lot of the brutality of that world in my life. And in my own healing journey, I discovered it doesn't have to be that way. We don't have to suffer so much. And I mean, that's my joy and my fulfillment, that in my work, I contribute to alleviate people's suffering and even allow them to alleviate more of the world's suffering, and empower them and give them more resources to do that, to have more impact in that way. Yeah. So that's something that's very satisfying. I remember to have done jobs where it was about selling something that, you know, is not even interesting to someone, or calling people to bother them with something that doesn't matter to them. Yeah. And it's such a fulfillment to, like, every day you go to work and, you know, you're just making people happier and you're making the world a better place. And then, of course, what gives a lot of meaning to my life is my son. Yeah. My biggest teacher also. Yes. Into, yeah, discovering myself in both my gifts, but also my shadows. Because if we are willing to open up to children as teachers, we can develop so much as humans. And I'm so grateful for that. And then also, you know, that it helps me reconnect with maybe a lighter aspect of myself that is not maybe about responsibility and, you know, all these serious things, but like playing, dancing, yes, singing, fooling around, being silly. And yes, these are things that are also very, very important.
Very important. I absolutely. And so you've already said something about that, but I wonder if you had to kind of put it in like a shorter line. If you had like one message for other fellow humans, something that you would want others to know from your experience.
Yes.
Do you know what that would be?
Yes. No, because for a long time, I had no idea how better things could be for myself, how different the experience of life could be when we do the healing work, and how much more there is to life and there is to ourselves to experience. And I would like for people to give a chance to human potential before they give in to the machine and, you know, give away their power to all these things. Try to look first in your own resources. There is more than you think in there.
So beautifully said. Thank you. Is there anything else you want to say? Or do you feel complete?
I think I feel complete.
Yes. I feel that too. Well, thank you so much for coming on and sharing your wisdom.
Thank you for having me. It was a pleasure.
Okay. Mwah.